Giablopentin.
Sorry.
Oh, buddy. There we go.
Yo.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Trying to get enough to upgrade this site.
Bust up some weed.
Yeah.
If you hear my fan, let me know. It's not this fucking radio, so it got like blowing at me. I keep getting fucking cat hairs in my weed. Cat's like fluffy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yep, it's like me and my dogs. I got 5 dogs in my house, and I grow my own weed, so every once in a while, I'll bust up a nugget, and there's fucking dog hair on it.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, honestly.
Pain in the ass, but what can you do, right?
Yeah, you love the little fuckers. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheers on this too. Oh, buddy. I low-key didn't even know they had a party voice chat in Diablo. It's pretty dope.
Yeah. I was surprised that they put it in the game.
I had the one buddy.
Normally we use Discord.
Yeah, I think it was your guys' Discord. Nick invited me. Used to play Destiny with him. PS3 days. 10 plus years ago.
From
What we doing now?
You got a vacuum?
Somewhere now. Four-man lobbies really do make this shit a lot harder.
Yeah, you get a lot more XP.
Wow. Yeah, it was a fire. Yeah, those are a pain in the ass.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Holy fuck, that thing hit hard.
Thank you. No further. One more way. This is going to get down.
I must wait a moment.
Finally finding better fucking gear.
Hell yeah. At this point, I'm just trying to roll better aspects.
I've got a bunch of good aspects. I just need better gear.
I feel that. My helmet's kind of shit.
Like, I almost feel like switching back to my fucking razor plate. That Thorn's damage just is crazy.
Yeah, that thing looks amazing. Especially if you spec'd into a Thorn build, I could see that being good.
Yeah. I was planning on making a Thorn's barb.
Yeah, that'd be deadly, because you can taunt them and pulse them into you and shit.
Taunt everybody and then just stand there.
Yeah, that'd be OP.
Just a heads up, it falls off really quick once you hit 50 plus. Because you get to a point where shit starts one-tapping you.
Oh yeah.
You just need the proper gear to fucking damage reduction.
There have been people that have been trying that with the barb build, and as soon as your shouts wear off, you get one tapped.
Yeah, all those passive buffs and shit probably keep you alive.
They keep you alive on top of having that it's challenging shout, because I think at max it gives you like 50-60% damage reduction.
Oh yeah, I can stack on fast waves and shit too. That'd be useful.
So that's that. I'm not saying that's not good. I'm just saying, you know, at one point you're gonna start getting one tapped as soon as your shouts wear off.
Oh yeah. Like I still get one tapped every now and then, and I got like barrier and fortify and shit. That's weird sometimes.
Their damage just gets stupid high.
Oh yeah. Cheers to that, bud. Packing a bowl. Oh, cheers. Oh. I'm guessing you guys are all on PC, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh. You PlayStation.
Yep.
Buddy, I'm on a PS9.
Me too.
I'm on a PS5.
Oh. A lot of people play on PC nowadays, so it's like, not sure. It's dope though, some fellow PlayStation boys. Not bad. Death Pulse. Hate the lightning storm one.
Yeah, that's the good. And I'm running out of dust.
It's pretty fucked, honestly, those lightning storms.
Everybody's bitching about them.
They usually gotta stay close to each other, but sometimes it's kind of hard in like a pack of enemies. I think Death Pulse is my least favorite because I'm like a close range guy, so it can fuck me up pretty quick.
Yeah.
That and Resource Burn. I fucking hate Resource Burn. That Necro.
On top of my black dresser. It's fucking hot for dad.
You gotta keep your shatter in the freezer.
Oh fuck, I don't care about that. Good lord.
That's gonna distillate pen, but I'm smoking some green right now.
They found fucking benzos in, well, like, small traces of benzos in the vape cartridges for distillate and shatter at a dispensary in a place called Chilliwack out here, like an hour away from where I live. Yeah. Orbido. Oh fuck, I grew up in there. I used to live right beside Alice Brown.
I went to Alice Brown in elementary.
All fucking world.
Honestly.
What year did you go there?
Alice Brown?
Yeah.
Fuck, I was like elementary, so I think that was in 2002. I'm 26 right now, so it's fucking a while ago.
I was in grade 6 there in 2006.
Yeah, I went to H.H. Stafford for like middle school, so I went to like grade 5.
Cold. So I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I went to James Anderson for a little bit.
Okay. Before it was Vanguard.
Sorry?
I think they changed that school into Vanguard, like they merged Apex and James Anderson or something like that.
Oh yeah. I didn't know they changed the name. I thought it was still Apex.
I must wait.
Yeah, they merged those schools. I went to James Anderson before they merged it. That's like the last
Fucking
school
Patrick Swayze.
Dirty Dancing.
Right? He was a good principal, but he was also strict as fuck.
He had a degree in design. He could just
But he's also an ex-cop.
I would show up like stoned as fuck all the time.
Oh my, I showed up, yeah, stoned. Couple times on E, I just had to turn around and leave. He's got a whole fucking jar in his room of roaches.
He wanted to take like a swab of fucking spit or something. Get the fuck out of here, man.
That's really good.
I'm not ready.
So many times where I just called him a goof and we clapped at him.
Can't remember the science teacher's name, but she had a fucking rocket ass.
I think it was like
Yeah. Mike and Rob. Yeah, Latino.
yeah, that's what's
The social teacher hated me. That old bitch.
hated me.
You know Levi?
Bassman?
Dread, black. I don't know that.
I My brother probably would.
I lived in Raleigh 2006, 2015. That's it.
I must wait a little.
Look, you got a paragon for all that shit.
But it takes forever to level up there, eh?
Yeah, it takes time, that's for sure. Just steady grind, listen to
You know, I think they should bring in like a secondary Paragon board, kind of like how Immortals or D3s was, where you get to put points into something. They're gonna have to increase that level cap, right? And I think a lot of people should start complaining about the trade system. You should be able to allow in-game trade for clans. Doesn't matter what item it is.
Yeah, it's dumb that you can't
They're not gonna change their mind anytime soon. But this isn't about like the actual balancing of the game. This is them being petty.
Yep.
If you get a petition going and more than 50% of the game says they're gonna leave,
they won't care.
They don't change
it's
it,
Blizzard. They won't care.
They already made their money.
That's happened before in WoW. That's happened before in D3. Blizzard just laughed it off. They don't care.
Yeah, that's why they're a shit company.
The problem is
games. It's just they're not for their player base. They're a shit company for fucking listening to their players and shit.
Oh yeah.
The problem is they have it in their mind. They know how to make games better than you do. So any suggestion you have for them, they'll just be like, "Oh, well, you say you want this, but you really want this."
Yeah, they make stupid money. They don't even care at this point.
Yeah.
Sophie, where are you going?
I don't have the Bloodstone. I had the thing for a fucking...
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah,
Said
so
that
you
you
had
had
something
it.
on your back. I was like, makes sense.
It was one of the broken statue things.
Oh, okay.
That tripped me out.
But yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, Dopey. I just know from experience they're not gonna listen.
Yeah.
Still worth a shot.
Yeah.
They'll probably only listen to, like,
Answers always no unless you ask. So you start getting streamers to talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone that has a big audience.
They can't. Whenever they sign on to do all that stuff, they sign a contract. You can't make, you can talk about the game, but you can't make obvious, like...
You can... No?
Yeah, but if it sounds like you're clearly trying to push an agenda against theirs, they can drop you, and they can fine you.
Back to one more level,
And if threatened.
Oh, yeah.
How's it going?
How are you?
Not bad, not bad.
How you been?
Besides this heat, not bad.
I was like, I'm in Holland, but they go or not.
But honestly, they might end up doing that. They might end up just adding so you can play with clan members or with the group that it dropped in. But it's gonna be a while just because of the pettiness.
yeah, hopefully they fix some of the issues and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I've been using that Diablo Discord for the trading and buying of rare gear, because you can buy, you can set a ISO for gear with the exact stats that you, and then people knows what they have and how much gold they want for it, and then you just imprint your fucking ass. Yeah. I don't have the pay to go through every single piece of fucking rare gear that I pick up, so I sell 90% of it and just buy the shit that I need in my end game.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like,
It costs like $1 million, 100 million gold.
They're like 1.6 billion for carry for free for a year and a half. We're doing exactly well. Yeah. All right. Okay, thank you, boss. How are you too?
that one's not too bad, but so.
You don't want that.
Anybody making surge?
Am I making what?
Nice surge sorcerers?
No, mine's is a Blizzard one.
Blizzard.
That Blizzard one's pretty crazy.
Greetings.
Yeah. The build I'm following dropped Uber Lilith in under 2 minutes.
Damn, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I might actually have enough to do another Paragon board.
Because I have those. I was going to give to somebody if they wanted them.
I got a bunch
What do they do?
sigils.
Item power is 803. He gives 3 ranks to your ice armor.
Oh, okay, never mind.
27.5% cold resistance would be your reroll stat. And then I got 12 all stats and 3 to Frost Nova.
I found this amulet. It's for Archer, obviously, but your rain of arrows is always imbued with all imbuements at once.
Yeah.
My buddy Ethan uses that. It's fucking pretty good.
Yeah, it almost made me want to switch to a bow. And is there like a monster that has a higher chance of dropping different gear or no?
The butcher. I would say he's probably the highest chance.
Yes,
Depends on-
like depending on what you're going for. Like spiders and this monster will drop more chest pieces and helms, whereas these monsters will drop more pants and boots. Fucking.
Okay, I need
That's how-
frostburns. I need frostburns.
But you'd have to go Google it and get.
One-handed swords.
Yeah. I didn't know that different enemies have different like drops. I thought
It's
it was
it's yeah, it is RNG. It's just there's some that has higher chance.
Oh yeah.
So it seems like the way it works is kind of like similar to D2. An item drops, and then it has a chance to roll as a rare, legendary, or unique.
That's dope. Honestly, I used to play so much Diablo back in the day. Diablo 2 back in like fucking the old brick monitors on the computer. Those were the days.
The game took over my life, I swear.
100%.
It ruined my social fucking status 100%.
Just talking about Diablo all the time.
Oh, it's like, I guess too, like, I grew up listening to hip-hop and having that style, but all my friends like metal. So I was the one kid with like saggy pants hanging out with all the fucking jean jacket kids.
Yeah.
And well, they were all in a band and didn't have time for video games, and I love Diablo. Been playing it since I was like 10, so.
Yeah, this game feels the closest to Diablo 2, honestly.
I'm not ready.
In terms of texture, but I still feel Diablo 3.
Yeah, 3 was good. I know my brother was really into it. Had a cool story.
I like the story, but as soon as I beat the story, I kind of stopped playing. I got this one item. Like, I made a Hammered-In Crusader thinking I'm gonna be the shit, right? Hammered-In. But, I got this item that basically gave me 5 hits per second. So I started using Smite. It was quicker for me to walk around a map, smiting people, than it was for me to actually walk around the map. Because I had 5 hits per second. And doing over 100k damage.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, now Crusader is just crap. But they keep nerfing it into the ground.
Like modded gems on that game now just make you do like billions of damage.
Bless you.
Yeah.
That's what my brother had.
I did enjoy Immortal for that aspect.
I'm not ready.
I just don't like that was a pay to win. The storyline is great. If you're willing to spend $30 every month or every 2 months on a game, you'd be really strong and overpowered. You could play the game without spending money on it, but you're not going to be able to do PvP very well. But when it comes to everything PvE, you can do the whole game just fine without spending money. The game's been out for almost a year, maybe just about a year, and they've like tripled the size of the game.
Yeah, it's their cash down.
It's a great, it is a great game, like, enjoyable, playable. The storyline is great. It brings Kane back. I think it's in between Diablo 1 and 2.
It's between 2 and 3. The gap of 2. Essentially, the entire story is about how the players from Diablo 2 fucked up and missed one, I'm sorry, not fucked up, but so we're trying to get the world stone shard. That chat, like, this directly after Cyril destroyed the world stone crystal or whatever. And so what ends up happening is we're running around and trying to get them before the demon lords do.
So
Diablo 3 happens because we missed one.
How is it that there's one main storyline where you're playing with Tal Russia, who by Diablo 2 was already dead?
I don't know how that is, but it has been stated that it's basically Diablo 2.5. That's how the story is.
Okay. That was the only reason I assumed, because I didn't know for fact. That's the only reason I assumed it was in between Diablo 1 and 2 is because Tal Russia was still alive. And it was basically the birth of Duriel.
That might
Maybe
have been like a flashback thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
If it's been stated that it's Diablo 2.5, then that's definitely a flashback. Because when Bale showed up in that game, I was like, what the hell? He should be dead for another, like, 20 years.
But, I just found it funny, because I was just like, oh, okay, so Diablo 3 happened because of a fuck-up. Oh, we missed one.
Abaddon. Well, and then they brought out the Reaper of Souls. And that kind of changed that a little bit, in my opinion. I don't know for fact, but it made it seem like the main antagonist, the whole reason it happened was because this angel was going to rebel.
Oh yeah, he flipped out. That's what ended up happening. I believe he was pissed that the World Stone Crystal got destroyed.
Yeah.
So he went psychotic.
Wasn't that an Arius? No, that wasn't an Arius.
No, that's Mathiel.
Yeah.
I think Tyrael is still my favorite angel.
I honestly think they should make a video or a movie or even a 3-season, 4-season TV series of this game.
That's what everybody's been saying. They just need to stop making video games and actually start making... No, not live action. No.
They're gonna butcher.
They tried live action and they can't do it.
If they did it similar to the Beowulf style, and like Lord of the Rings, I could see it being alright. Because the CGI in the ogres and all the things that you obviously couldn't do in Lord of the Rings were pretty good, even for 20 years ago.
Well, it's not even the CGI. It's just every time they tried to make a live-action Blizzard movie, and they just let people fuck up the story.
They don't have the funding.
No, they have the funding. The CGI looked amazing in the WoW movie. It's just the story was horrible.
Yeah, that story was shit. I was inclined to just finish the movie because it was Warcraft.
I never played the game, but I watched the movie. I feel like I played it.
Yeah, the movie was incorrect. They were trying to be like, oh, well, surprise, it's the parallel universe so nothing happened the same way. Everybody's like, that's not what we asked for, though.
I must wait a moment.
Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
So that's what we're saying, they just need to go ahead and start making some, like, animated movies. Because their cinematic team is, like, does amazing. And they got really good storytelling, it's just, that's what everybody's saying, like, that their games are fine, like, or their storytelling and stuff is fine, it's just they don't know how to balance games, multiplayer games. Honestly, they've never been able to balance multiplayer games well. That's why Paladin was so broken in D2.
Yeah, Paladin was sick.
Yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
I think it was the only class that could get more than like 2 or 3 Auroras going at once.
I must wait a moment.
Damn it.
That looks painful.
I'm not ready yet.
Real grind.
Yeah, it's definitely a bitch trying to get to 100.
Seriously, I have no idea how these no-lifers did it in a week.
I think there was some exploiting.
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't an exploit.
Yeah, there was an exploit in a couple of them where you could get to fucking level 100 in like an hour.
Yeah, no, that was through... Okay, so they used the exploit to do a stupid amount of damage, but it was through carries. So people were using, what is it, the Edge Master aspect to do a stupid amount of damage, and then they were carrying people through level 100 dungeons. Or tier 100 dungeons.
I'm gonna listen to you like for a bit. Alright, man.
I know my brother like tagged me in some post about a Diablo exploit, but I doubt it. Oh, it's been patched.
Which one?
I'd have to look at my Facebook and like scroll down the notifications.
No, it was a joke saying which one. There's been several.
Oh yeah.
I believe they purposely put the exploits in the game. The devs let them out known, let people exploit them for a week and then fix it. And then let a new exploit out. And go, oh, we must have made a mistake. Well, we did some coding. We'll fix this in a week.
No, the devs knew about them. They didn't care. It's the higher ups that got pissed. Because they want you staying in the game as long as possible. The longer you're in the game, the more potential you could be spending money.
Yeah. It's funny, I've been like falling asleep playing Diablo for like the last week. like literally dozing off while I'm in the middle of a dungeon. And then something popped up on my newsfeed yesterday. Why people are feeling sleepy while playing Diablo 4. And it has something to do with the music and the dark textures.
Yeah, it's depressing.
Yeah.
The music off, Lordy, and just listen to
I was gonna say I got the music turned off too.
Yeah, depressing music makes you sleepy.
But I always got my Spotify.
The studies about that.